What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here. So what we're going to be covering in this one is a $2 trillion problem that you guys may actually be able to take advantage of on a couple of these different stocks that I want to talk about in this video with you guys. This is a very important situation and it feeds into a lot of the things that we have been discussing previously on this channel. So if you guys are interested in learning about this situation, in learning exactly how to take advantage of these types of moves in the market, make sure you guys hit that like button down below. Helps out a whole lot getting this information out to as many people who do want to learn. If you guys do want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. So let's get right into it here and pull up this article. So Europe's household electrical bills could surge by $2 trillion by next year amid a worsening energy crisis, Goldman Sachs warns. So we know that there is this energy crisis going on in the UK right now, in Europe. And essentially what's going on, we've gone over this a lot, is Russia's playing politics over here. Same thing with OPEC on restricting a lot of the oil going to these countries and basically trying to sell it at super high prices. That is jacking up energy costs in a lot of these European countries, and that's causing a very, very significant issue. We went over this in yesterday's video and the video before, that France is actually trying to come out and say, hey, we want to figure out a way for people to use the trains less because that's going to really put a lot of pressure on using more electricity. And same thing with Italy. They're actually going to be limiting the temperature that a lot of these industrial buildings and apartment complexes are going to be able to set their thermostats at, and you can use the heating for one less hour a day. So these are some very significant issues here, and how can we potentially take advantage of this? Now, when we come over here, there's a couple of things that we need to keep in mind. Our theme of solar stocks, which includes solar panel manufacturers, systems installers, and component suppliers, has rallied about 24% year to date, faring better than the broader S&P 500, which remains down by about 18% over the same period, while growth stocks in general have been hurt by the Fed's aggressive rate hikes and a broader market pivot to value names. Solar stocks are outperforming considerably for a couple of reasons. Firstly, the Inflation Reduction Act, which carries about $370 billion in subsidies and credits for clean energy investment in the United States, was signed into law by Biden in mid-August. This is the largest ever investment to fight climate change, and this could result in as much as $1.2 trillion in private investments into the renewable space by 2035, according to Wood Mackenzie. Secondly, oil and gas prices have surged following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. There have also been increasing uncertainties regarding supplies of natural gas in Europe after Russia has cut off supplies, noting that it would not resume until Western sanctions against the country are lifted. The current situation is serving as a wake-up call for all energy importing countries, hastening the process of shifting to renewable energy in an alternative energy sources such as solar. So what we've seen here is, well, the overall marketplace is getting shocked by what is going on in the oil market right now, and you're starting to see this shift coming into solar. Now, I want to go over a couple of stocks with you guys that do have potential to see very significant increases if we start to continue to see this shift in Europe, and we continue to see this problem, and they start to try and subsidize some of these solar companies and solar efforts in renewable energy as a whole. Now, the first one we're going to be going over is TAN. Now, this is the Invesco Solar ETF. So this is just going to be the ETF that covers a lot of solar stocks. The key thing that I want you guys to realize here is we're looking at the 4-hour time frame. Now, recently, we have seen a little bit of selling off in solar, but now it is hunting that 4-hour cross to the upside. You're seeing the MACD building some bullish momentum here. RSI, the relative strength index, above 50 and pushing higher as well. Everything is looking pretty solid here. Now, again, you are seeing this ETF up about 6% today. Now, what I want you guys to keep in mind, it might be a good idea to wait for a pullback. We are seeing the market up today as well, but this type of trade here, going off of what is going on in the news and then combining that with what the technicals are looking like on the timeframes with 1348, the most profitable EMA crossover strategy, is going to set you guys up and give you guys that edge that every trader needs in the market. And again, if you guys do want to learn more about this, get access to our algorithms that actually trade this strategy and have a lot of success. One of them trades tried and true 1348 with all of the rules. He's having a lot of success. We have Pythagoras, the algorithm that actually predicts the crosses before they happen. happen. That algorithm's having a lot of success. We have Invictus, the predictive algorithm, on the 5-minute time frame as well. So if you guys are interested in learning more and coming to the best place to learn how to trade, make sure you check out that link down below. So TAN is going to be this first one right here. It's very possible that you do see this retest back down to that 48 EMA. 8408 is where it currently is sitting right there. And again, if you are planning on holding any of these swing trades overnight, you do want to give yourself a lot more time than you think you need. These solar stocks have proven to be able to have a lot of volatile moves. We've seen the amount of volatility that these stocks can have. They're up 6% in a day. So that is going to get priced into the option chain and make the options a little bit more volatile. Buying more time is going to help you out a lot. Now, TAN is going to be a stock that a lot of you guys with smaller portfolios may be able to trade, but some of you guys with some larger portfolios, you might be able to get into enph here, which is also seeing something very similar. This 4-hour cross has just happened. It's just broken out of these recent highs, and it is screaming to the upside right now. And again, very similarly to what we were saying with TAN just now, you guys do not want to be chasing these moves to the upside. It makes a lot more sense to wait for a retest, establish your position, and you want to be giving yourself enough time not only to lessen the volatility of these contracts that you guys are potentially going to be buying, but also to be able to ride out the full move. We've talked about this a lot, that if you are going to be swing trading contracts, you are going to be risking those overnight gap ups and gaps down. Now, if you have calls, gap ups, great. You're having a great time. Gaps down, well, that's not going to be as fun. Your position, depending on how much time you have until expiration, could be moving very significantly and fly right through your stop. That is why a lot of time on these contracts is going to help you out a whole lot. And again, you guys don't need to be going out here willy-nilly buying these contracts here and buying options on any of these. I just want to point out to you guys that, again, after we do all of this analysis that we are seeing on the macroeconomic environment and we see how things start to move, well, that gives us even more insight into other stocks that we want to look at. And combining the technical learnings that we are teaching every single day, it gives you a good understanding of where these stocks could potentially move going forward. And it gives you that confirmation that you need to make solid trades. If you are already in this trade, again, these stocks are up a lot today. Take your profits, have a great time, and kind of move on to the next trade. If you are looking for something like this to play in the oil market, honestly, personally, I would wait until after we see a little bit of a retest and then potentially think about maybe getting into one of these if that is what you guys want to do. But again, not financial advice. These positions are going to be incredibly volatile and you don't want to really get yourself caught. But the solar moves that we are seeing here and the move into renewable energy, it's definitely something to keep an eye out for going into the next couple of weeks and months. So that is going to wrap up this video for you guys this evening. If you guys did enjoy the information and analysis that I provided for you guys in this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button. It costs you nothing to do it, but it really helps us out a whole lot in getting this information out to as many people who want to learn. If you guys do want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. So hope you guys are having a great evening. See you in the next one. Peace.